Welcome to video number 6, QuickTrace. This is going to be the second of our quick tools that we're going to cover in some amount of detail. Quick Timeline, QuickTrace, and QuickText are the three things that people want to use most often. So we're going to cover them in a bit of detail. QuickTrace allows you to take an image, something that you've pulled off of the internet, or hopefully that you own the copyright to, that you pulled off the internet, or like let's say a corporate customer hires you and they give you their logo and they want you to scan it in and render it in laser, or if you want to be able to make new laser cues out of a drawing program or whatever. QuickTrace will allow you to do that. Now, what it's looking for is line art. It's looking for things that it can draw with a straight line. That means no gradients, no images, like you couldn't take a picture of your face and scan it into laser and expect it to work particularly well. It'll work, but certainly not great. So what we're looking for is line art. And when you have something that you want to use, you go right down here to QuickTrace. And this little dialog pops up. And what we're going to start with is something that I think is probably going to be pretty easy. Something that I just sort of pulled off of Google. We're using only as an example. And it's the bat logo. So watch how fast this works. I press open, bam, it's already scanned. Right in there, I press show it now, and the laser, as soon as I click enable laser output, will spit it out. That's the bat logo. It's just that simple, it's just that fast. It's a great way of getting custom content into Quickshow Excel. And I'm pretty happy with that. Looks great to me. So we're going to take it and we're going to go ahead and dump it off into the workspace, and now it's a cue for forever. I can grab this guy right here, I can recolor it. Let's do that, and just for fun, I'll sort of make it spin around, and you can do whatever you want with it, but now you have it, you can save your workspace, and you have it forever. Okay, cool. So let's try something that's going to be a little bit more difficult, and I'm actually going to go ahead and turn that off, and I'm going to go for something that is more complicated. This is the YouTube logo. Now, I want to make a point about this. Let me open this bad boy up. This looks like it would be line art, and the reason that it looks like it would be line art is that it's basically you and then the word tube in a bubble. But notice this corner right here. This corner has a gradient in it, and there are drop shadows, and there are all sorts of other things going in there. This is actually a lot closer to an image than it would be to line art, and lasers really don't like rendering gradients. So what is it going to do with this? We're going to have to try and work this out. Okay, so that's the original. And again, please make sure that you have the intellectual property rights to whatever you're going to do. But that is the original. And let's just see what the laser does, what Quickshow Excel does for the laser by default. And not so great. You know, it's certainly, you can see it, but not so great. So what you have right here are a bunch of tools. And let's start by clicking noise reduction. That'll take some of those drop shadows and some of those little inconsistencies out of the image and make it a little bit cleaner, which it does, but still not great. So we have this drop-down dialog. There are 3 different ways of processing an image, and even after you've imported it, you can play with which one's going to work best for you. You have your color separation, you have your highlight separation, and you have your center line. Let's, for fun, start with center line and see how that looks. That would be absolutely terrible. All right? So you have this fader down here that you can change the way that the effect interprets the image. And all of that is completely terrible. So we're going to go to highlight separation and try that. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's not so good. That's not so good, but we're getting better, getting better. Oh, getting better, better, better. And that's a right nice image. That's almost exactly what we have there. And then we can take that, and if we're happy with it, drag it into the timeline, or excuse me, into the workspace, and then you have it for forever. You can play with it, you can tweak it, you can do all sorts of stuff to it, but you can take things that might not work particularly well and use the tools in QuickTrace to really make them look their best. It's a very powerful tool. It's a great way of getting custom content into Quickshow Excel and building your own personalized workspace. This is QuickTrace. This is video number 6. Next, we're going to do QuickText, the other one that everybody wants to see. Hope you enjoy and watch the rest of the videos in the series.